Hi there, guys. Trainer Talk UK. I just want to start off by saying what a day. I mean, I wasn't expecting these to drop. I'm pretty sure a lot of people weren't. And if you followed what I said in my other video, the first one I made, copying tips, and you signed up to Converse, you actually would have got an email through, and you could have caught it. I mean, I myself took a very painful L. I got through on the website. I got what I wanted. I was literally down to the last click, and the website crashed and it blocked me out, and etc. etc. I took the L. And there was an important lesson I learned from that I want to touch on in a bit. But for the moment, I just want to talk about this raffle called the View Store raffle. It's the first time I've entered a View Store raffle. I wasn't aware of it before, but this is the best raffle for me personally. Um, I'll just show you here the entry. It's quite easily jigged. Your first name, last name, just jig one of the names. Say if it is Will Smith. Where there I've jigged it by accident by misspelling it, but that's what you've got to do. Maybe add another L on. You can put a dot at the end. You can put one at the beginning. You can put one at the middle. You can use as many as you want. And then, most importantly, make sure your email address is jigged. So you do your email, and then +1 or +2 at Gmail. Make sure that before you submit it, make sure you check that your email address is jigged, because it does say that it'll block you from future raffles and all the entries you've put in if it discovers multiple emails. So make sure that's jigged. And then your contact number, change the last two digits, do it 0102 so it's methodical, you can keep track of what's going on. Shipping address, keep everything the same, but change the street. Just say if you lived on Bridge Street, you can jig it by calling it street, three E's, street dot, um, misspelling it. There's countless ways to jig it. You can put multiple dots, you can put dots in between, and then you just submit. And I really like this raffle because it actually sends you a confirmation in your email, like N does, that you've entered, so you can keep track of how many times you've entered it, which is really good. Now, what I want to move on to is how I mentioned before the L's I was taking on Converse and Off-White, and the important lesson I learned, really. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it up for you. So this is where I was. I mean, on the home, I actually seen it through my email when I signed up, so I got straight there. I got my size, I put it in my bag, and I had my autofill, the Chrome extension, all my details were saved. It was as simple as clicking the next option, so forth. And I got through to literally where it says process payment, to process the payment. And see this here where you won't be able to see it, but in the bottom left, it'll say when you're doing something, it'll say waiting for converse.com or whatever. And it was loading very slowly. And I made the mistake of pressing process payment again, to try and speed things up, and it actually blocked me. So what I discovered is that, say if you're on a website, excuse me, and you're pressing something multiple times, you're trying to say if I wanted to get this shoe, I've got it. And then say if I kept on pressing add to bag, maybe I pressed add to bag and it was loading, and I keep on pressing it. That some way is communicating to converse.com, like he's trying to get multiple pairs or something, or not exactly that, but it's clearly something that they don't like, and it blocks you. So my advice for the future, copying off these websites, the ones that are likely to crash. So basically any website except Nike and Adidas, just press it once, be patient, be extremely patient, press it once. Because if you carry on spamming it out, you're going to get blocked. And once you get blocked, it's very hard to get back in there. and similar problems really on offwhite.com. Um, Firstly, I'd say whenever there's a drop coming on Off-White, what you want to do is go to Off-White through Google and then click Off-White. Don't go straight for the URL because it just blocks you. That's what I personally find. It might not be for everyone. But yeah, you go through Google and you should be okay. And then, of course, I had my Converse searched in here. And then, as you'll see, it'll appear here in the bottom left. You know, it's all sold out. I had my visual plug to let me know when it was live, and I just couldn't cart any size. Um, this is quite strange here. How there's no image loaded up. There was before. Let me just check with the Nike ones. I've just got a thought going on. Yeah. So here, even though they're sold out, there's stuff loaded on. So the fact that when we type in Converse, nothing's there, it's as if you go back to my first ever video, how I typed in Converse and it was like this because stock was yet to be loaded. This suggests to me that there might be a potential restock, really, guys, because why else would it be blank? And that's really interesting. Have your visual plug ready, have it set up, and be wary. Check this hourly, check it daily, because it will come out, and of course that visual plug will notify you. That's all I'm gonna say for now, guys. In the next day or two, I do intend to bring out a video of exactly what to do on release day. But I hope you enjoy what I'm doing. Any questions, leave it in the comments. Any support, gives it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I really appreciate you guys watching me. And I'll see you soon.